G-Roll Electronic Productions, baby.
Welcome to Democratic Republics, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. Pentagon confirms Americans has been beaten in Afghanistan. And this is contrary to what President Joe Biden said yesterday, when he said basically nothing is going on with Americans. They're free to make it to the airport in Kabul. That's basically what he's been saying. Straight line. Everyone in government has been contradicting everything that he said yesterday. I've been posting, everything that he said yesterday was a complete total lie. But we have an alternate theory as to why he's actually doing this. It's either the dementia or his has to do with his son, Hunter Biden. One of those two reasons are the reasons why he's doing that. And we went into detail with the Hunter Biden scenario on Patreon. So if you want to know what the deal is with the whole Hunter Biden theory, you can subscribe to Democratic Republics on Patreon and listen to what we had to say about that whole Hunter Biden issue in China and the ties with all of that. But let's check out this article here. Americans have been beaten in Afghanistan, a U.S. military official said Saturday, a day after he said the military was aware of reports that Americans were beaten by Taliban terrorists. Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby said that, quote, "We know of a small number of cases where some Americans have been harassed and in some cases beaten." So at least they're admitting it now. Quote, "We don't believe it is a very large number, and most Americans who have their credentials with them are being allowed through the Taliban checkpoints," he added. The stunning admission came as the U.S. Embassy warned Americans against traveling to the U.S.-held airport in Kabul, where thousands of people are trying to enter to escape the country before American troops leave. The United States is openly working with the Taliban to facilitate the evacuation, and Taliban militants control all of the ground around the exterior of the airport. President Joe Biden said Friday that the United States was in constant communication with the Taliban, which is designated as a terrorist group by a number of countries. I mean, this is just crazy that this stuff is going on right now. They are literally working with the Taliban. The U.S. military has largely chosen not to conduct operations outside the airport, leaving Americans and Afghans to fend for themselves until they reach the facility. I mean, this is wrong. It's wrong what's going on right now. I don't understand. I don't understand why this is happening right now. Well, I kind of do. Like I said, on the Patreon, we have a theory to what's going on right now. So if you subscribe to the Patreon and then let us know what you think about this alternative theory with China and why China actually said that the legitimate government in Afghan is the Taliban. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told members of Congress in a call Friday that the violence against Americans is unacceptable. Kirby said Saturday, and U.S. commanders have conveyed the same message to Taliban commanders. He said, quote, "We have been in touch with the Taliban for quite some time, I think over the course of the last week, and we've certainly made our concerns known," Kirby said. What does that mean? They are literally attacking Americans, and all you did was make your concerns known? Come on, man. I mean, this is crazy. This is nuts right here. According to the military spokesman, word had not filtered down from the Taliban leadership to every individual militant. Quote, "What appears to be happening is that not every Taliban fighter either got the word or decided to obey the word," he said. Of course not, because these are terrorists. They don't really... You think they're going to follow commands like a normal military? The revelation came as a growing number of Republicans called for more decisive action from the Biden administration, where both parties have said has botched the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Even Democrats are coming after him now. But, I mean, what do you expect? we told you this was going to happen. We told you that China owns him. We told you that he's also suffering from dementia, and he's showing all of this to be true right now. Let's see. The article goes on to say that instead of going out of there and making the Taliban our hostages, right now Americans is on day 7, day 8 of the Afghan hostage crisis for us. Rep. Brian Hass, a military veteran, said on Fox News on Friday. And until we flip the scenario back to where it was prior to this, we can't safely get our people out. And you get what he said. He said flip it back to the scenario prior to this. He's talking about sending more troops in and standing there permanently. See, I'm worried about that also. I think that's what all of this is really all about, is to continue with the perpetual wars. Quote, Biden failed Afghanistan withdrawal and has put thousands of American lives in danger behind enemy lines, added Senator Rick Scott, who is trying to impeach Biden on Twitter on Saturday. Quote, the Taliban is beating Americans, but Biden is still relying on and trusting them. He is incompetent, unhinged, incoherent, and unfit. Military officials said the focus remains on keeping the airport secure and evacuating people who can make it there. Quote, the military mission that we are executing now is a non-combatant evacuation operation, Kirby said. We're fighting against both time and space. That's the race that we're in right now, he added later. And I mean, this is just, we have Americans in a hostile country literally being beaten right now, and we're not getting anything from the White House but lies. This is crazy. And again, I believe the real reason it's either two reasons. One, either this man has dementia and he's a puppet, and they're lying to him and feeding him all this bad intel and created all this, or two, China is behind all of this and he's bought and paid for by China, and they're using blackmailing Joe Biden by his son, because they got his son's information from his laptop and they're using that against him. And again, I go into detail on what's on that laptop on Patreon, so if you want to know what's really going on, check out the Democrat Republics on Patreon and sign up there for the exclusive stuff. And a bunch of good information there that I don't post on regular YouTube. And check out democratpublics.com for the latest in news. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. Until next time. Peace out, y'all. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh.